This is the Sunshine Coast, Mark and Caroline on 92.7 Mix FM.
Laurie Lawrence. Good morning, Laurie.
How are you guys?
Really well indeed. And this week is Water Awareness Week, so we thought it'd be great to chat to you on the radio.
Thanks. It is important this time of year.
We,
Hotting up all over Australia.
We're hearing these terrible stats about drownings, Laurie. It doesn't seem like Australia's learnt the lesson. What's going on?
No,
Where are we going wrong?
I don't know, mate. Last year we had 29 little kids under the age of 5 drown in this country.
Unbelievable.
It's a long way down from the 63 we had in the year 2000, but it's still too many.
Yeah.
We have been down as low as 21 kids, but that's a busload of kids, and to see it go up last year is just alarming, really, so we've got to do something about it.
Laurie, is this, do you think, due to lack of swimming lessons or just pool safety?
I think it's a combination of everything. If we really want to save kids' lives, it's do the 5. Kids' life, do the 5. It's not do the 1. So it's pool fencing, it's check your pool fences, make sure you've got magnetic latches on your gates and you've got true close hinges that automatically close your gate for you. There's learn to swim, which is I'm a great believer in. My own grandkids and my own kids could swim anywhere by the time they were 18 months to 2 years. So that can save lives. Supervision, of course, is a big one. Parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts have a huge responsibility here, particularly around water because it's silent. No one can hear it. If the kid falls in, they can't yell and scream like they do if they fall over and graze their knee. And finally, resuscitation if a tragedy occurs. So they're the 5. But for me, the big one is learning to swim at an early age. It's just so important.
And why do you think people aren't making that connection, Laurie? I mean, we live in a stinking hot country. There's a pool around every corner. What's the problem here? Why aren't we making that connection?
I think there's a couple of things why people don't take their kids to swim lessons. One, they're time poor. They haven't got time with 2 people working and taking, to pay off a home. That's one thing. 2, they think, it won't happen to me. I'll leave it till when the kids go to school. They can learn at school, which in many instances now it used to be the case. But now many governments are not funding that section of the curriculum. Expense is another one, but that can be overcome by putting the pressure on the grandparents to say, give us a Christmas present. Instead of buying those fluffy toys, give us swimming lessons. And you take the kids swimming for us because you're not so time poor anymore.
Yeah, you know what my old man taking? He can't swim. He fell into a river in Italy when he was like 6 or something. He's never been in the water since.
Oh, is that right?
He used to stand on the beach, and me and my brother would be in the water, and he'd get up to his knees. We'd say, "Come in, Dad, come in." And he'd say, "No, I've got my wallet. I can't come in." The whole thing was a sham. He couldn't swim. All right, look, Laurie, anything to get the message out there, mate, because it's so important that it's such a simple thing to sit with your child and be in the water and teach them to float and teach them to swim towards the edge on their back and the whole thing.
All those things,
professional lessons.
And that's really what Learn to Swim Week is all about.
Yeah.
It's swimming lessons, some free swimming lessons from swim schools all over Australia happening this week. So if your local swim school's not giving free swimming lessons, go down and ask them. Say, how about a couple of free lessons? It's Learn to Swim Week, and you can be part of it. And
if you're a local pool or somewhere like that wants to say, hey, Mark, Carly, I'm giving out free lessons today. There's still places in today's classes. Just give us a call on 13 27 10. We'll put you on the radio right here, right now to get that message out there. But before you run, Laurie, I noticed you've been married to the beautiful Jocelyn since 1974. I got my wedding 3 weeks away, mate. We've been together 16 years, though. Is there any sort of last words you can give me, some advice on marriage or maybe just getting married?
Yes, I can give you a lot of advice, mate.
What do you got?
You just say yes, love.
And Laurie, they are wise words, my friend.
Say yes, love. Are right. You are right, darling.
How long did it take you to learn that?
Oh, it took me 40 years.
We got there in the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Laurie Lawrence, thank you very much for the swimming coaching and the marriage coaching, mate. Let's hope we can get these deaths down to 0.
Thanks, mate. Love it.
There goes Laurie Lawrence, who, of course, is a big fan of getting your child up to date on their swimming lessons. It is Water Awareness Week, 17 past 8, 92.7 Mix FM.
10 questions. Mark and Caroline for breakfast, 92.7 Mix FM.